Hi, welcome to the Chicago Yarn Crawl 2021. I'm Tammy and I am in front of my TLD Design Center and Gallery Westmont location. Wanted to give you, if this is your first time crawling or if it's been a while since you visited my Westmont studio, wanted to give you just a little preview of what it looks like outside the studio. This is my front door. There is construction all around me, so those are the odd noises. There's not thunder, it's construction. But I wanted to just give you a glimpse of what it looks like out here if you're considering your in-person crawling. I will also have a live virtual crawl opportunity on Wednesday the 4th at 12:15 lunchtime on my Facebook page. And that is when you will get to see a complete tour of the Westmont location and hear about all of the different things, the specials and so forth that are happening during the yarn crawl in Westmont. So I just wanted to give you, for your in-person crawling, a little view up and down the street so you can see what we're doing here. So this is westbound on Quincy Street. West of me, I want to just point out that there is construction on Cass Avenue, which is our main street heading north and south. So if you're coming from the north, if you're heading south on Cass Avenue, you're going to encounter a no left turn on Quincy Street. No worries, just go to the next stoplight, make a left, and then hopefully your GPS will be able to pick it up from there, sending you eastbound to the next street well met, and then you will be back at Quincy Street and make another left-hand turn. You're supposed to have to make a couple left-hand turns to get yourself back. If you are able to head eastbound on Quincy Street here, then this is what you're looking for. There's a Ace Hardware parking lot, and we are at the far end of that Ace Hardware building. We have free, unlimited, it says 2-hour parking. I've been fortunate that my students have been able to park here longer than 2 hours, but nonetheless, it is free curbside parking right here, right in front of my studio, plenty of parking. If you want to park in the parking lot that is east side of the building, that's certainly okay too. And if you find yourself west of the building, you can park in the Ace Hardware parking lot. So I wanted to show you my my front door. I don't have big display windows. All the color is inside, so you're gonna have to come on in. Outside here is my mannequin legs. Oh, that's not thunder, that's construction. And so you might be confused as to what the deal is with the mannequin legs. And when I installed the mannequin legs, it was a sculptural idea for the landscaping that was fashioned upside down. I am a wearable art maker and designer and artist, and so I was making a statement on fashion not quite the right side up, and that is what the mannequin legs are about. So now I'm going to go into the front door if I don't trip and fall on my way. So now we're just inside the door in the first room. I call it the micro gallery. I am really a mixed media studio, and we have a micro gallery here for finished artwork, as you can see by pieces that are mounted on the wall behind me. But for the Chicago Yarn Crawl, we are full-on yarn shop experience. A little bit about me. My name is Tammy again, and I am the sole proprietor owner of both the TLD Design Center and Gallery of Westmont and the TLD Design Center and J80 Gallery of Berwyn, Illinois. Westmont is my first location. I started here in 1993, and it was my dream to have a place where I can work, I can make my fiber art and wearables, and I could sell it and show it and have gallery openings and invite other artists. And I started here with my mother, Joanne Deck, who was a mixed media artist and also the one who got me into fiber art to begin with. She taught me how to sew and stitch and all of the things when I was just a child. And so the apple didn't fall far from the tree. And it was both of our dreams to be professional artists in our own way. And so in 1993, I decided to go for it and found this offbeat location in Westmont and began to fill it up. So a little bit about my background. I am a career fiber artist. I was educated in clothing and textile science with fashion and fiber art. And so I have taught at the college level sewing classes and textile printing, painting, and dyeing classes, knitting machine classes too. So I have been fully immersed in this from the get-go. And what I love best is also teaching. And one of the things that I love to do is anything that I am doing, I just love sharing that with others. And know that if you have found your way to my studio in the past or are now discovering it for the first time, it doesn't matter. You start right where you are. And but again, Chicago Yarn Crawl is focused on fiber art. So what does that mean for this location and what does it mean for you? I am bringing all of the materials, all of the fine materials that I like to include in my fiber art and making them available for you here. I have a number of your typical commercial vendor accounts. I have Knitting Fever and Cascade Yarns. I have Valley Fibers. I have, oh my goodness, and you know, with the Knitting Fever line, there is Jody Long and there is Noro. I love Noro, have a bunch of Noro. And let's see what else, Juniper Moon. I have several options from Juniper Moon. And then what I have is also just shelves and shelves full of cone yarn for all different uses, but in particular, people think it's for the weavers because the weaving looms take up so much visual space in the studio here. So, but in fact, those can be for knitting machine users and hand knitters and crocheters too. All fiber artists can use the materials that I have available here for you. I am also a dyer and I have my own line, Purple Cat Art. And I am dyeing yarns and fiber for weaving and spinning and felt making and yeah, all the things, as well as fabrics. I am a fabric maker. I love to manipulate fabrics and textiles, and I love sharing that with others. So you can certainly shop here on a regular basis, but we're focused on the Chicago Yarn Crawl, aren't we? So the hours for this location for your yarn crawl, your in-person yarn crawl experience, it starts on Saturday, July 31st from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. Next opportunity to crawl through the Westmont location is Wednesday, the 4th from 10 a.m. until 8:30 p.m. I will be here the whole time and would love to see you pass through the doors for the Chicago Yarn Crawl. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the hours are 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. And so that will be the hours for this location. And I am offering a virtual opportunity to crawl if you aren't able to make it in person this year. I know you would if you could. And so I'm going to be live on my TLD Design Center and Gallery Facebook page, the Westmont Facebook page, on Wednesday, August 4th at 12:15, looking at the lunchtime break. Hopefully you are in a position to tune in, and I will then give you the tour as though you were crawling in person. And I will also discuss things like how to enter for the sponsor basket that's for the Westmont studio, how to get the knitting pattern or get the patterns, excuse me, the PDF patterns that are available for the Westmont studio. What else? So a couple specials that are available. They're actually available through either location and they share dates, but one of the specials that I am offering is in conjunction with our Celebrating the Blues during the Chicago Yarn Crawl. We're going to celebrate the blues by having an indigo dye that day. And so you can register. It will be a reduced fee for those people who have registered online, and it will be $9, and you can dye up to 3 skeins or hanks of 100 grams, which is 10.5 ounces if you have a different put up, a different material, into the indigo vat. And so there's that special. And then the other special is I really hope that we can get some new knitters or refreshers. I'm offering a couple dates where you can sign up for a beginner hand knitting class for $1. And so that will be for registered students only. It's a 2-hour class, and the registration will be handled online. I'm keeping the class total to 4 people. And we will be doing mask wearing both for the in-person crawling and also any activities in the studio, such as the indigo dyeing or the knitting class. We are mask wearing. I think we all agree we want to keep our fiber community healthy as healthy as we can, and so I will be mask wearing, and I am asking that everyone mask wear as well during the Chicago Yarn Crawl. So crawl in person so you can explore the entire studio. So what I have here that you can't see from the camera is floor looms, new and used, and all small and big looms. And I have different students who have projects in motion that you can take a peek at. And oh, by the way, I do teach dyeing. So if you've always wanted to learn how to do the dyeing that everybody, dye those great yarns that everybody's doing, I absolutely have those classes available. You can find all of the classes that are available here in the Westmont location or the Berwyn location on my website. And so I look forward to seeing you on the crawl. And if not there, then I hope you can check out the virtual crawl experience. And thank you so much for your support. It is because of the Great Chicago community support that I am happy to be able to still be here for the 2021 Yarn Crawl. Thank you, everybody.